Water, the source of all life on Earth. From mountain streams to raging rivers, water has been the sustainer of all life on Earth since the beginning of time. Water sustains not only the life all around us, but also the life within us. The average human's body is made up of up to 80% of water. So it is essential for us to maintain a healthy, balanced life. Without water, we wouldn't exist. But not all water is the same. The structure of the water we consume can determine how much we absorb and how well the body uses it. The chemical composition of water has long been considered the most crucial aspect of this substance, but groundbreaking research is starting to show that the structure of the water plays a much greater role. Water forms various structures throughout hydrogen bonds. These bonds, or clusters, serve as memory cells. Water molecules constantly interchange, but the general shape of the cell stays the same. The interior of these cells can arrange it in hundreds of thousands of ways, and these individual cells can interact with other cells in countless ways. It has long been known that consuming this type of structured water can be beneficial to your health. Animals, for example, will always choose structured water over tap or unstructured water. Structured water is used extensively in irrigation and food processing because of increased yields and sustainability. For instance, fruits have been shown to ripen faster and require up to 20% less water, while bakers use structured water to improve the texture of bread while decreasing the amount of yeast needed. Factories use structured water for cooling purposes as it produces less corrosion than standard tap water. It was not until the late 20th century that science started to understand the nature of structured water. In 1988, French immunologist Jacques Benveniste conducted a revolutionary experiment where he exposed certain antibodies to water and then removed them, leaving nothing but H2O. He subsequently managed to produce a reaction in specific blood cells that usually react to those antibodies. The conclusion drawn from the experiment suggests that the water had memorized the concept of the antibody. Luc Montagnier, a Nobel Prize-winning virologist, followed up on Benvenistes's experiment by diluting specific DNA in the water to the point where not a single molecule remained in the solution. He then managed to extract particular electromagnetic signatures associated with that original DNA, again proving that water can hold memory through its structure. In 1995, Dr. Emoto Masaru conducted a famous experiment to show that water has memory. His research involved playing various positive or negative music and words, like love or hate, to the water and then freezing it. The frozen crystals observed through microscope showed that positive music, or intention of love, formed beautiful harmonious shapes, while negative music, or intent, produced distorted, random, and even ugly crystals. Dr. Emoto also conducted a similar experiment that can be undertaken by anyone. He filled two identical bowls with rice and water and then directed positive intentions like love, joy, and happiness to one bowl and negative intentions like hate, disgust, and shame to the other. After a month, the loving container was virtually unaffected while the hate bowl started to rot. This experiment is one of the simplest ways to show the miracle of water and its ability to hold memory or intention. Although most structure cells have a short lifespan, certain fundamental shape structures can survive for extended periods, even resisting negative intentions, sound frequencies, electrical and radio interferences, and impact of pollution for many months. Some of the most robust fundamental structures have been observed in water collected from natural springs, and water embedded with strong positive intentions and sound frequencies, creating superstructured water. It has been observed that structured water is more easily absorbed and energizes human cells. Drinking structured water has shown to reverse the Reuleaux formation of cells. This is where cells become stuck together and can be a non-specific indicator of the presence of disease. Structured water can give the cells a charge to repel each other, allowing them to carry more oxygen and changing their pH from anaerobic to a more positive aerobic environment.
Structured water